Hello Kitty's Puzzle Block Tetris Bobble Challenge Game Cube Frenzy. Whatever. God, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, John the Baptist, St. Peter, Peter Cottontail, Bugs Bunny, Roger Rabbit, Judge Doom, Doc Brown, Marty McFly, Steven Spielberg, Animaniacs, Hello Nurse, Hello Kitty. What am I doing with my life? Why? Like what? Why? What is the demand for a review of this forgotten game? Of this disc-like artifact that no one's even heard of or seen in 1,000 years? What's the demand for it? There is no demand, so why am I doing this? But why? What is my life? What is my life? Why? Just why? Whatever. Let me just pop it in the old Cat Station 5 and take it for a spin. How do you fucking get it in there? There you go. Nice kitty. So what's the verdict? Is this game good or bad? The answer is who cares? Do you care? I don't care. Fuck this game. Fuck that stupid cat. What even is Hello Kitty anyways? And now for the boring informative part of the review. Hello Kitty was created 100 years ago by Harriet Tubman, who was also known for being Japanese. She first rose to fame by working on the railroad, but had to retire when the steam-powered nail machine made her well-developed upper back muscles woefully obsolete. Out of work and desperate to escape the shame and public scrutiny from her once adoring fans, she packed up her belongings and took one of those handcart things down south to Mexico, because boats hadn't been invented yet, and she didn't know how to get back to her native Japan. Her parents had been whalers who rode to America in the belly of a great sperm whale, but unfortunately Harriet would never learn the ways of whale taming, as that secret died with her parents on that fateful morning in August of 1945. Whilst spending her days in a downward spiral of drunken depression in various saloons south of the border, Harriet drunkenly scribbled this napkin drawing of what a cat made out of marshmallows might look like and left it at the bar as payment. Legend has it that the owner of the bar chased her into the street, waving the drawing and demanding actual monetary payment. Not understanding a word of Spanish, Harriet assumed the man was returning the drawing as a gesture of kindness. In her native Japanese, she replied, "Arigato," which, due to the language barrier, the bartender misheard as "Hola gato." The man stood dumbfounded. He gazed for a long time at the drawing, and then lifted his gaze to the beautiful, soft Asian features of the young Miss Tubman, and knew then and there that he must have this maiden for his wife. Years later, Harriet Tubman would return to America with her husband and their newborn son, William Randolph Hearst Tubman, who in his adulthood would go on to publish his mother's old napkin drawings in his highly successful newspaper, and the rest is history. Hello Kitty became a global phenomenon, adorning little boys' walls and bedsheets all over the world, even being adapted into a long-running and beloved cartoon series wherein the title character was voiced by popular social media ambassador Tara Strong. The show was so popular and universally loved that its message of innocence and peace brought an end to Cold War tensions, and everyone lived happily ever after. Okay, the boring part's over. You're probably assuming that I'm just in a bad mood because I'm playing some block puzzle game about a half-retarded overalls-wearing Mexican marshmallow cat, but the truth is, I really don't have a problem with the Greetings Kitten franchise. In fact, I kinda like it. I mean, why not? It's cute. It's a thing. It's a cute thing. Never did nothing bad to me, so, you know, when I saw this game sitting there on the shelf at my local mom and pop video shop, I thought to myself, oh cool, they made a Hi Cat game. That seems cool as a cute thing, and you know, it's cheap. I bet no one else owns this, so I'll buy it. You know, I'll take it home, maybe it'll be fun, maybe I'll play it with the wife, but then I take it home and turns out, oh no, she divorced me and she took my cat. Well, great. Now how am I going to play Hello Kitty's Crazy Cuddle Cubes without a cat to play it on? Guess I'll try sticking it in this big stupid computer machine I found in the attic. PlayStation. Get it? I'm being silly. Hooray! I'm a grown man playing a 15-year-old Hello Kitty game by myself in a basement. Semi-charmed kind of life, baby. Well, right off the bat, this game's too fucking complicated. It makes no sense, I don't know what I'm doing. What is this, a tutorial? I don't care. How do you fucking play this game? I hate it, I give up, it's too confusing, that's strike one. In fact, that's strike 2 and 3 as well. This game sucks farts. It sucks all the farts. It sucks my farts, and if you stand out on the deck on a warm summer night, you can hear the tortured screaming of innocent frat boys as it creeps up on them in their beds and violently shoves its beer bong up their butts to siphon its fill of life-renewing Dorito dust. This game is a monster and it needs to be stopped. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty fun. The game works like this. Hello Kitty is trapped in some South American labor camp and forced to walk back and forth all day collecting fruit until her feet start bleeding, at which point she has to crawl on her hands and knees until the boss calls her up to his room for the night to get violently used and have cigars put out on her face. I didn't get any footage of that, but trust me, it happens. Hey, where'd she go? Oh no, she escaped the South American labor camp only to end up in a Chinese one. Well, I guess I better help her collect all this shit before she gets taken out back and turned into chow mein. As one might expect, most of the things you need to collect are out of reach. It's the player's job to guide these blocks down in a way that helps her get to her goal within the time limit. Putting 3 of the same color together makes them disappear, so you have to be careful what colors you put where. You have to constantly use the L1 and R buttons to guide Hello Kitty's direction, because otherwise she'll mindlessly run off your carefully constructed block ladder and get stuck at the bottom, forcing you to reconstruct your entire architectural vision from scratch, all the while the clock's ticking. Stupid fucking cat. The game is 1 or 2 players, but as I already pointed out, I don't have any friends, or else I'd be doing something else right now, so I guess I don't get to see what the game is like with 2 players. I can only assume it's the absolute most fun that a person can possibly have in life, and that by missing out on it I might as well kill myself, because literally every other person in the world is paired up, having the time of their lives with 2-player Hello Kitty Boo Boo block puzzle right now, and chuckling to themselves about what a dork I am for playing it alone. Well, I might be a dork, but at least I... The puzzles in this game get pretty challenging, and it feels rewarding when you complete a stage. You can even unlock new outfits for Kit. What is her name, anyways? Is Hello Kitty her full name? Or is it just Kitty? Like, as in, hello, Kitty. Is hello her first name? Miss Kitty? HK? Most cats I know don't even have names. Or if they do, it doesn't matter, because everyone just calls them the cat. As in, get that fucking cat out of here, or, oh god, I spilled this glass of elephant pee, someone get the cat so I can mop. The game was made by a company called Newcock, which makes sense because at times it seems like it was purposely programmed to be a prick. There's only a few different colored blocks in the game, but I swear to god, when I need a green block, it cycles through all the other colors and won't just give me a fucking green one for like 20 minutes. Thanks, Newcock. What a bunch of dicks. It's pretty annoying, but I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? So, that's it, I guess. Not a whole lot else to say about this game. It's pretty fun. I can only imagine it's more fun with a friend, but I mean, you know, most things are. I had fun with it for about a half an hour, and for me that's a pretty big deal. Anything that can get me to smile for that long is okay by me. So if you see this game in a store, or if you want to look it up or check it out, or if you just like Hello Kitty a lot, go check it out. Buy it, play it. It's a good game. It's cool. I like it. It's got my seal of approval. 10 out of 10. Thumbs up. It's good. I guess if there's anything to be learned from this experience, it's not to underestimate the simple things. Hello Kitty's Cube Frenzy was made by a simple formula, cutesy licensed puzzle game designed to appeal to little girls, and because of that, most people have never heard of it. but the simplicity of that design turned out to be its greatest strength. It has a certain timelessness to it, and it's just as fun to play today as it was when it was released over a decade ago. Whereas other games that strive to be revolutionary and the next big thing, even when they succeed, tend to seem dated and primitive just a few years after their release. This stupid cat game holds up better than GoldenEye. Hello Kitty might be a soulless marketing mascot, but it's a cute one, and I'm glad it exists. I'm glad this game was made, and I'm glad I picked it up. Life is a miserable, lonely, wretched little thing, and every year there's new killer apps being released that are supposed to be fun and make us happy, but all they do is piss us off more. Pre-order the special edition for $80. We promise it'll be the best game ever. What's that? The game came out and it's terrible? Well, download this patch and this DLC. Only $20 more. Complaining about it on the internet? What are you, entitled? Quit whining and consume like you're supposed to, you docile sheep. Pre-order the next game in the series. It'll be even better. Yes, we lied to you and broke promises. Yes, the ending made no sense. Yes, it's unfinished and unfocused. Yes, it was casualized and poorly written. Yes, it was the worst game ever made. Here's 2 sequels that you're gonna buy anyways. It'll be good this time. We promise. What a bunch of bullshit. Here's a game that was cheaply made and released 1,000,000 years ago with zero fanfare. And it's awesome. It's fun, it's colorful, it's bright, the music is catchy, it's basically perfect. This simple, innocent game about a white kitten with a ribbon in her hair contains more genuine fun than any big-budget overhyped games I played in the last year. Thank you, Hello Kitty. You made me feel like a child again, if only for a little while. And that's a feeling that can't be patched, downloaded, or pre-ordered from GameStop. You made me smile, and you reminded me that even in the cold, solitary darkness of this cruel vortex of suffering we call life, we can always find joy where it is so often overlooked, in the simple things. I'll never forget you, Hello Kitty. May your impossibly adorable visage always exist to bring smiles to people's faces. Oh, she's dead.
I'm drowning in Footwear.